The Adventures of Man Sponge and Boy Patrick and Goodness Man Ray. Chapter 1. Duty Calls. SpongeBob pounded on Patrick's rock. Patrick, come on, it's time! His buddy's house flipped open with Patrick attached. He looked sleepy. Oh, time for what? He mumbled. A nap? No, SpongeBob said, shaking his head. Time for us to visit the Mermalair. Patrick looked excited. Oh, yeah! He hopped down and slammed his house shut. I remember everything now, except for two things. What's the Mermalair, and why are we going there? As they hurried along the sidewalk together, SpongeBob reminded Patrick that the Mermalair was the super-secret headquarters of Bikini Bottom's boldest and oldest superheroes, Merman Man and his faithful sidekick, Barnacle Boy. They're going on a vacation to Leisure Village, SpongeBob explained. And while they're gone, you and I get to take care of the Mermalair. Patrick stopped in his tracks. That sounds like an awfully big job, he said. Too big for you and me. SpongeBob nodded. You might be right, Patrick. He rubbed his chin, thinking hard, and he snapped his fingers. But it's not too big of a job for Man Sponge and Boy Patrick. Who are they? Asked Patrick, puzzled. Are you sure they're available? SpongeBob chuckled. Yes, I'm sure, he said. Then he lowered his voice to a whisper. Because Man Sponge and Boy Patrick are you and me. Oh boy, Patrick said, grinning. Which one am I? As SpongeBob explained who was who, the two best friends rushed out to the edge of Bikini Bottom. Eventually, they arrived at a rock wall. It looked smooth, but if you examined it closely, you could see the outline of a door cleverly hidden in the stone. This is it! SpongeBob cried. The secret entrance to the secret Mermalair, where Merman and Barnacle Boy secretly keep all their hidden secrets. Patrick stared at the rock wall. How do we get in? SpongeBob looked around to see if anyone was listening. When he was sure the coast was clear, he put his hand up to his mouth and whispered, Well, Boy Patrick, the secret to getting inside the Mermalair was personally entrusted to me, Man Sponge, by none other than Merman Man himself. Wow, Patrick said, impressed. The secret is, SpongeBob continued, we ring the doorbell. Brilliant, Man Sponge! SpongeBob rang the doorbell. Bing bong! They waited impatiently. Inside, the two aging superheroes made their way to the entrance. When the rock door slid open, SpongeBob and Patrick leaped inside, saluting. Man Sponge! SpongeBob shouted. And Boy Patrick! SpongeBob added. Reporting for duty! They yelled together. Yeah, Barnacle Boy said, closing the door behind them. Follow me. Stay tuned for Chapter 2, coming up soon.